recording it.
All right. Great.
Okay.
All
So you can
right.
hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you. Finally, we actually meet each other.
Yes. Thank you. Nice to meet you finally.
Yeah. Same wise, and even same with Vicky. And we've been, doing business together, partnership together for so long, and yet we
Yeah.
haven't met each other.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like that now with technology.
Yeah. So you and Zach, how many days you went there?
We were in Guangzhou. We arrived on a Thursday and we left Monday. What's it today? Today's Wednesday. Yeah, we left Monday. We flew directly with China Southern out of Guangzhou to Sydney last night. Yeah.
Wonderful. Hi, Zach.
How's it going?
How old are you, Zach? You seems very young.
Yeah.
15?
18.
Oh, 18. Okay.
Yeah.
So first of all, what made you like made the decision to go on a trip to China?
Yeah. Well, Zach has a couple of ideas. One of them is he wants to do sort of e-commerce and basically online selling. So we sort of been researching for quite a while, about 6 months to a year. Yeah. And then I happened to just come across this Canton Fair, and I thought, you know what? Let's go there and sort of get us a bit more educated and see what's on offer. So before we left, Zach did some more research on products. We're not super specifically, we wanted to sort of target something that we had a bit of an idea about, but we just thought something that would work well. So Zach's, right into his fitness and I'm right into my coffee. And so together we thought, one of our main things we wanted to look for was like a supplement, with coffee and maybe something that goes with it, which a bit like protein, which is what you take when you work out in the gym a lot. But not only for people that work out the gym, but the protein obviously can be used for anyone that wants to. They say now if you want to sort of control your weight and lose weight, you've got to eat a lot more protein. So, but we thought, well, let's get a product out there. So, yeah, we had that in mind, but we were also very open-minded to anything else that we may have seen as well. So, yeah, so that's pretty much it. Yeah, so Zach sort of started it all. It was his idea, and yeah, which is sort of he needs me to help him get there, I guess. Yeah.
Fantastic. What prompted you to, looking for like have China Direct Sourcing assist you guys?
Why do we go with Home Direct? I think well, it was only because of when you have spoken to Vicky several times, like you said, like some things that Vicky and you've done together, or Vicky's done with you. It was just sort of like occurred that China direct sourcing, so that sort of made me trigger. Oh, let me click on and see what you normally do, and I could see that you bring things into Australia. So when we thought we'd go to this Canton Fair, I said to Vicky, why don't you just see if Linda knows something about that, that we may be able to sort of, answer some questions. But you've actually offered more than what we thought we were just going to ask some basic questions, but you suddenly, we spoke to I can't remember the first lady. Who was the first lady?
And
Anne, yeah. And then from Anne we went to Vito, and from Vito we met Ella. So yeah, I guess it was just really just that sign behind you on top of your head right there, trying to direct.
Yeah,
Probably
actually, that's our business. We've been doing for 20 years.
what? How many? 20.
20, yes.
Wow. And
Yeah.
and and are you? What kind of stuff are you sourcing into Australia now?
Well, we are sourcing a lot of construction material,
Oh, okay.
yeah, and also a lot of e-commerce products. And
Okay.
like you mentioned about some products, and you need maybe you also need a permit. Right now, we help some of our customer even importing ice cream. And
Oh,
yeah, and also some any other like textile, any particular products. So if you
yeah.
want to thinking of a protein, you probably will need permits as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. That
and
that was next steps, I think, Lindy.
correct. So once you know what you want, how would that look like, and then you probably tell us the idea, and then we will tell you, what's next step are. And to if you have already located the supplier, then we probably need to help you to apply the permits. If you haven't found the right supplier, we can help you with the research and tender to locate exactly the supplier you wanted. Okay.
Yeah.
So, with you in our Canton Fair, you use the literally what we call the trade assistant service. So that is very flexible and customized to suit your needs. So, what's your experience of that particular service?
Yeah, no, it was good. Everything was planned when we got there because I mean, without it and without the translator and everything, we really would have no idea where to go. And yeah, so it was good having Vito, who was our assistant,
No, it wasn't
planning.
video.
Oh, Vito was the trade
Oh,
assistant. He planned everything like he planned to pick up from the train station when we arrived in Guangzhou, which I mean, yeah, that was helped us out a lot. Otherwise, we would have been pretty lost. And then we had Ella help with us with the translating, and she knew a lot about the suppliers we were talking to as well, and she was able to communicate what we wanted through to them, which was helpful.
yeah, it probably saved us a lot of time, Lindy. Just with Vito and Ella, probably saved us at least a day of, where to go, what to do, and then, a lot of the suppliers we did speak to still had very limited English, so Ella was great, and I think that saved a lot of time as well. So I think the main thing is just how much time you can save, and yeah, just get on with what you're trying to achieve. So yeah, the trade assistant certainly makes that transition from, especially if it's the first time, it saved us probably one, maybe even 2 days worth of running around, and probably Zach and I would have ended up arguing and fighting if we didn't have Vito and Ella to help us and direct us where to go and all that sort of stuff. So that was good.
Fantastic. And you guys know because we are actually the partner with Canton Fair, you guys get that VIP treatment. So your badge was delivered to my hotel, and
Oh,
yeah, I collected and I give it to your assistant.
that
Yeah,
was good.
otherwise, if it's not us, you have to line up 2 hours to get your
Oh,
badges.
oh, thank God we didn't do that. Yes.
Yeah.
No,
So
that's definitely helpful.
yeah, the badge was delivered to me and I collected because I was arriving earlier than you. And then I give to you trade assistant. And not only
Yeah.
that, did you went in Canton Fair like the VIP lounge?
No, we saw the lounge, but we didn't know we could get in there.
Yeah,
You
I
remember that
registered
lounge we saw?
Yeah.
I
Yeah, no, we didn't
registered
go because.
both you in the VIP lounge. So
Oh,
I also loaded $200 into your badge in Canton Fair. You can have lunch there.
Oh,
oh, we
we didn't know.
That's okay. That's okay. And
that's
that the buyer's badge, now you can use for lifetime.
Oh, so we keep the badges and we can use it again.
Correct.
okay. That's good.
That's good. We'll we'll,
Yeah.
we'll be back there.
Yeah. Because we are the Canton Fair partnership. So
Ah,
for all the, your badge is under ChinaDirect sourcing.
yeah.
And so
Okay.
therefore you go, when you mentioned that this is ChinaDirect sourcing is organized for us, and you
Oh,
can just go in. It's a lifetime badge.
wow.
Okay.
All right. Well, that'd be very good because we definitely will plan to go back there. But that's only once a year, isn't it? The
Twice
the
a
the camp
year. Twice a
twice a
year.
year.
Yeah. next trip, I usually go as well, but usually I only go at a phase two.
Okay.
And yeah, on phase two is for construction material. So when you and Vicky are ready for your development project, for building your house, you should come with me on phase two.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, that's good. Oh, I'm sure Zach will want to come as well.
Oh yeah, you should really take him because each of the
Yeah.
house we build, for all the windows and doors, we can save over 150 to $200,000.
Oh my God. Does Vicky know this? Yes.
I haven't told Vicky about this because we haven't discussed about that. However,
Oh, okay.
you guys, if you guys are developing, like,
Yeah.
the buying land, building the property, and do 1 in 2 subdivision, do 1 in 3, 1 in 4 subdivision, that sort of thing, definitely. And that's the reason actually I take you have my background.
Sorry, what was that? What was that?
think there's
Yeah,
following
it's
I
a
don't know.
some.
that you're,
Do you have a background noise?
Oh, no, no, no. I think that was my dad in the background talking.
I see. Yeah. So if you are building like a house and subdivision or subdevelopment, definitely take Zac, okay? And especially if you're doing your own residential house, you get the developer's margin, you get the builder's margin, you get the importer's margin. Take Zac on that. In one transaction, it can easily help you make like say $500,000.
What? That is so good. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So even if, for example, we found we were developing one property at the moment, so if we've got plans for it already drawn up, and the house has just been demolished, so we've pretty much got the ball rolling. So if we took those plans and worked out what materials we needed, then we could go and to through, is it China direct sourcing, or do we go back up to Guangzhou and organize it ourselves?
You will go through us. Okay.
Okay.
So if you have the house ready, my God, this conversation is just spot on, right?
Mm.
So you will have another trip to China. But then this time our itinerary designed for you is quite different. It's going to be what we call the China buying trip specifically. So you send us your house plan, you send us your details, and then I will help you. We will organize the whole China buying trip for you. Literally, aluminum door, aluminum window, and then it's like a package, right? So not only we arrange the itinerary, but also we take you to go to the factory, and then we go through the whole different details. And so then in that way, each of those houses buying, you can save over 150 to 200K. Let me have a
Wow.
look at it here. Just 1 second. PDN. Okay. So if I have a look at it here. So I'm going to share my screen with you to
Yeah.
have a look at um, the whole thing. Okay. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Just we can still see you only.
Okay, let me see here. In that case, I'm just going to use this one instead. Okay. Um, all right, I'm going to share my screen. All right, so you can see my screen.
Screen now.
yeah, yeah, we can see it.
Okay, so I'm glad Zach is here. Actually, he can learn a lot as 18 years old, the youngest, wealth creator. So let's have a look. This is a WA builder, and his name is Ding. He built two houses with us, right? This is house view, and you look at the cross section, and then kitchen, bar, bathroom, and then robe, bedroom, robe, granny flat, kitchen, laundry, living room, ensuite, master, bedroom, office, powder room, retreat, scullery, towel cupboard. All right. So he sent us a list of the products, schedule finishes. We, according to his product list, we come up his itinerary. So this itinerary would be totally different from yours because yours go to Canton Fair. This itinerary is suited for building the house. So then we take him to see many different products, cabinetry, aluminum door, aluminum window, the tile, the vanity and timber and external like cladding wall and cabinet, the lighting, etc. So let's have a look at the price comparison. One is aluminum window for the house one. In Australia, the price 69,000. In China, 19,000.
Oh,
Yeah, just for one house window, that's a 50K saving, right? And then
yep.
we talk about the house two, 74 versus 21, another $53,000 saving. And then
Wow.
stone wall cladding, 89 versus 45. Okay, 40% saving. Glass door, 1,500 versus 500, $1,000 saving. And then the blue chips, 45 versus 18. And then a special window and a door, 1,900 versus 900, $1,000 saving. Folding door, 12,000 versus 4,000, $8,000 saving. Yeah. Porcelain
Yep.
tile, 56 versus 17. That's literally, $40 saving, 63%. And then forklift and then scaffolding, 4,800 versus 1,000, $3,800 saving. So this is first like container and the second container. He literally saved 150K just for one house.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You see, for us, you already understand why importing from China makes sense, right? Especially for construction
Definitely.
material, for developer, for all sides, like, one house, two house, and then we go through, history, we check, make sure they meet Australian standards, and for the China buying trip. And so you don't have to wait for next year or April. You're literally ready to go when you're ready, even now or maybe like November or even December. Okay, if you have the product list, we can help you to buy. Maybe this time take a Vicky as well. Furniture, lighting, building material, kitchen, ceramics, and everything, right? So what we do, we review your list of items and give you a pre-departure China business briefing, managing the whole sourcing project in conjunction with you, prepare a daily itinerary, provide relevant documentation, take you to the market, factory, and business meeting, translate, interpret all conversation, negotiate agreement during your trip, arrange purchasing in conjunction with you, arrange and organize the delivery to your warehouse, managing the 20-30 supplier after your trip, arrange the payment to all your supplier, monitor the schedule, arrange the repackaging and foresee worthy transportation, arranging the warehousing, undertake container consolidation, arrange the internal transport from location A to the port of Guangzhou, and export the document, fumigation, shipping, freight, insurance, logistics, track the shipment, Chinese custom payment transportation, inspect the goods before the shipment for the quantity, and keep you informed, organize Australian custom clearance, organize local delivery, deliver to your site. So it's from the factory to your site. It's what
Wow.
we call the 26 steps. So people often ask, is it worth just for one house? Absolutely. For one house, how much did the builder quote you to build it?
The houses we got originally 750,000 each. And then we had to ask to come back in there because that was above our budget. We had a budget of 650, got to 750. So I think we were able to take a few things out so we could bring it down to about 700.
Okay, so how many are you going to build?
Two.
Okay, perfect. So then in that case, the total is 1.4 million. My God, our conversation is so awesome. $1.4 million. Then for 40% of that is the material. 15 or 20% is the builder's margin. 40% is the labor cost. So 40% is the material. 1.4 times 40, that'd be 560 thousand would be material. And so times 40%, that would be can save you 4、5、20. So literally $224,000 extra profit can go into your pocket.
Wow.
Exactly.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah,
that is how that look like. Let me see. So the savings, usually for one house, we look at saving you over 150 to 200K, right? And so in your scenario, the more container you fill, the more cost effective your shipment will be. And also the wholesale market, and you can take you to furniture, building material, lighting, kitchen, etc. And order quantity, we can negotiate on your behalf to avoid the minimum order quantity and support during the trip. And you know my team now. You already met and Marvin and Vito,
where's Ella?
Ella. Ella
Oh,
is in, yeah.
is that Olivia?
Yeah, in
No.
China team, yes. Okay, so quality, and we usually carefully select supplier with a proven history, okay, and they meeting the Australian standards. And so compliance with Australian standards is quite critical. We've been doing this for 20 years. And we
Yeah.
recently secured a $200 million procurement contract. So
Wow.
yes, but we require our manufacturer to provide a warranty for their products, and they do because we have 40, 50 order going, right? We not just have you, we have many builders going through ordering. And so if there is anything damaged, stop, take a photo, call the insurance people, right? We will, put a comprehensive transit insurance for your products. So
Wow.
compared to you, you are one smaller volume and one single builder. We have 20 years experience, strong supply network, large scale procurement, and so we get a better pricing, get a better payment terms, and also, post sale service. And also we been doing this, we know who is good, who is not. So we have more negotiation power. And with the supplier, usually you pay 30% as the deposit and you pay the rest when the product is ready. Okay, so we will negotiate on your behalf to get the best price for you. And if needed, we can organize the import license. And then for China trip, usually it's 1 week. Production delivery to the warehouse, 2 to 3 weeks. Chinese custom, 1 week. Shipping to Australia, 3 weeks. Australian custom clearance, 1 week. So, and then China buying trip. Typically, it's 4 nights, 5 days. All right. We take you to Guangzhou, Foshan, and then what we need, detailed list of the products with product name, specification, picture, link, and quantity. The budget, and so this is you can do 20 foot or 40 foot. And then the splitting shipment, you can do that according to your project schedule. So when we can look at when to book it for you according to your requirement. And if you have space on your site, you can buy a container as well. So how do we charge? And we charge $15,000 plus GST plus 10% cost of the goods. So this covers supplier sourcing, logistic planning, and delivery coordination, and plus that 26 steps. Okay, so your 1 to 2 house that falling like the basic one. Okay, if 3 to 6 is 20K, 7 to 10 that's 25, 11 or more that's 35, 30. Okay, so that price including 4 days trade assistant, 5 nights accommodation, airport pickup and drop off, And so a trip is included.
That's amazing,
Yeah.
Linda.
And so for investment of 15,000 plus GST, you literally save yourself 224,000, 10, more than 10 times return.
So, okay, so with that, what would be so we've got plans already for these houses
Yes.
that which haven't been council approved just yet. Um, but once we do finalise, but then if the builder that we're going through, does that mean we may have to change builders, someone who will work with us? Because
Take
I'm not
your
sure.
builder with you and
Oh,
share the saving with your builder.
okay,
He is going to love it because he will make more money.
okay,
Yeah. So having your builder, talking to your builder, tell them, I want to source products from China. And then take him on this journey. And so tell him the more money you save, you will give him, let's say, 50% saving. So then in that way, he will be interested. We have many builders doing that.
okay. All
Yeah.
right, it's a good
Take your
concept.
builder with you. If this builder is not join the party, find another builder.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, we're going to do that anyway because we weren't sure with the current quote. We thought it was a little bit over the budget. All right. Well,
And
so the
this
first,
this will help you save another, let's say instead of 700, it would be probably 600 per house.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's very good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Uh, all right. So just going back then with our plans. So what would be our next step with the plans is to work out what materials we need and how many what the quantity of materials we need, like timber and so forth.
Yeah. So generally to say, once you have, is your DA has been approved?
The what? Sorry, DA.
DA, yes.
I had double checked. No, I developed the development approval. No,
All right.
no, we don't have it just yet. We got subdivision approval, but not development approval just yet.
Oh, no, subdivision, that's called DA.
Oh,
Subdivision approval, that's called DA.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go.
And
We have,
another one is called the BA, building approval.
yeah.
Okay.
Um,
So if DA is approved, then you're ready to engage us.
okay. All
Yeah.
right. All
And
right.
so then once you engaged us, we can give you many information, many advice, and in the same time, you can bring the right builder to us. And then we can
Okay.
start to plan a trip for you to China. And also for the quantity surveyor, you basically, if your builder can do the quantity for each of the item, usually your builder can do it. Otherwise, you can hire a quantity survey to do it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So in that case, you know, if it's the same location, same delivery time, same batch, there is no extra charge. If there is same location, different delivery time, there is a 1,550 plus GST per additional batch. If it's a
Right.
different location, totally separate logistic, it's different project. Okay. So
Right.
we just make sure, we look after you, and this is make it a very clear structure.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. No,
so,
that makes
yeah,
sense.
the next step is looks like you, Carl, and Vicky, and your builder going to have another trip to China. And this time it's all tax deductible and also have a
Yeah.
great return.
Well, there you go. Yeah. Well, so what flights? What airline do you normally go with?
I go to southern China.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
it's a good airplane, and it's a good trip. And so for that, we would say you can avoid the cost mistakes through the supply verification inspection and clear contracts. Like for instance, the kitchen, the bathroom, we can help you import from China. We used the supplier for more than 10 years. They are very
Okay.
reputable. The saving is amazing, right? I
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
send you some of the video. We have interviewed one particular customer, and his name is Christine. I went to
Yeah.
her house. They went to China with us, purchased everything from China last year, April. And then the land was 650K. And then they built it. And now they're selling 2.28 mil.
Wow. That's good.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
very
yeah.
good.
I can share with you their video, and you can have a look at the site,
Okay.
the site of
Okay.
their house. Okay. So, Carl, when do you think you guys are ready to get on board?
Well, I'd have to, we should have got Vicky to sit on the whole meeting,
That's
Lindy.
okay. I recorded. I will
Oh, okay.
generating. I will generating a recording, and I will send it to her, and she can go through it.
Okay. All right. Well, send the link to the recording, and I'm sure she'll get to watch it today. And yeah, I mean, I'm pretty busy with especially with Christmas coming up, so not too far away, believe it or not. Um, so I'm a little bit busy going up from personally because I've still got my job at home. So I'd have to sort of work out. So you say 5 days, 4 nights, wasn't it?
Yeah, you can even do during Christmas time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Okay.
even like maybe after Christmas during January. So take the whole family, have a holiday afterwards in China. Vicky will love it.
Like,
And
yeah.
buy all your furniture, and you're going to save amazing.
Well, Zach loves China, so he'll definitely be there. Yeah. He thinks it's a great spot. Yeah.
Me too.
All right. Sorry.
Me too. I think it's a great spot too.
Yeah, we want to sort of probably go up to Shenzhen because apparently that's pretty good up to Shenzhen. So um, yeah, because I work with Qantas as well. Did you know that?
No, I don't.
Yeah. So I fly aeroplanes. So I'm a pilot with Qantas. So I actually get cheap flights because Zach and I we went business class up to Hong Kong and spent a night in Hong Kong, and then we caught the high speed train across to Guangzhou, which was good.
Wow,
Um,
amazing.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
So
should have that. I should go with
yeah,
you.
yeah. All right. Well, can we I'll get Vicky to watch the video and then get we can contact back about the next steps and all that sort of stuff.
Well, I think if you move in this way, you will create the biggest wealth in you guys.
Yeah.
In one project would be double, triple your salary, the whole year salary.
Yeah. No, that's correct. With those numbers, 100%. So
Yeah, because
yeah,
what we call is work smarter, not
yeah,
harder, and use the money, generating the money, capture the opportunity. Because not everyone
yeah,
have what you have. Okay,
yeah,
they don't have like say the enough money to acquire the land. They don't
yeah,
have the development opportunity. They don't have
yeah.
the knowledge matching.
Knowledge.
That
Yeah,
part of wealth. Now you've been to
yeah,
China, you'll be dealing with me, and you know how
yeah.
it works, and you
Yes.
see. And that's many the presentation I went through with you. I literally
Yeah.
talked to 200 developers and builders.
Wow. All
Yeah.
right. That's
So
great.
yeah,
Oh, all right. That will. So, are you able to send that link to the recording, Lindy?
no problem. I will
Oh,
do that. Wonderful.
all right.
Thank you very
And
much, Carl. Thank you very much,
oh no,
Zach.
thank you. Yeah, and we'll talk very soon. Thank
Okay.
you.
Wonderful. Bye,
Bye.
Carl. Bye, Zach.
Bye. Bye. Bye.